what's good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. Now today's video, I thought it'd be a good idea to do like an exterior walk around and tell you guys how much I've actually spent on my car, all the modifications I've done to it. I thought about this video because on Instagram I get DMs almost every single day asking what front lip do you have, what side skirts do you have, what exhaust system are you running, do you prefer this, do you prefer that, just random questions I get DM'd every single day, and I thought it would be a good idea to answer all those questions in one big video. Before I go ahead and tally every single thing that I've spent, I'm gonna go ahead and guess how much I spent. I think I spent around $3,000 to $3,500. That's just a guess. Let's go ahead and break into the build. So starting from the front of the car, the first thing that I have on in the front is a GT style front lip. Now, again, I get asked so many times, where did I get my lip from? Personally, I got it from a local store called Racing Bees around in my area. If you guys are watching this from somewhere else, I believe you can pick them up on eBay for like $100. I've seen a couple lips that are like $100, but then when you go to the shipping, it's like $1,000. So I picked it up from a local store, but you guys can go ahead and pick it up on eBay. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be able to find a link, but if I do find a link, I will add it in the description below. So make sure you guys check that out. Yeah, honestly, the lip, it's nothing too crazy. It does add, it does make the car look a lot lower, but yeah, I've scraped it a bunch of times. It hasn't broken on me. It hasn't flew off yet. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would recommend it. It's a pretty sturdy, pretty good looking lip. Next aero piece on my car that is visible are the side skirts. I have the ST style side skirts, and basically they're pretty much replicas of the SDI style side skirts. I don't want to go ahead and spend a lot of money on real side skirts just because I'm broke. Yeah, so I spent $175 on these replica STI style side skirts called the ST style side skirts. Again, I did pick them up from Racing Bees as they did have them in stock. I love them. Honestly, I like them more than any other side skirts that this car comes with. So yeah, I would give it a 10 out of 10 as well. Same thing with the lip. Moving on to the rear of the car, I pretty much have nothing done to it. Honestly, I want to focus a lot onto the rear next year because winter is coming, so there's no point. But pretty much the rear, all I have is a Toyota emblem swap. That's on the front and the back. And if you guys have stick with the channel, you guys already know that we did that a couple videos ago. But yeah, that was like $10 as well. So I'll add that onto the list. Now, the big thing that you guys notice on my car right when you look at my car is the wheels. I have 18 by 9.5 Wed Sports SA10Rs, and honestly, I love them. I actually really love them. They are one of my dream wheel style, and they're authentic, and I got them for a really good price. I got them for $1,000, all four with tires, and I'm running the Falcon Zenith FK453 tires, and all four of those and all four tires cost me $1,000 because I got it used. If you guys don't want to spend $3 to $4 grand on rims and tires, go ahead, check out your local Facebook marketplace, Kijiji if you're from Canada. I don't know if they have that in the US, but check out those two websites and just honestly stay consistent, just stay checking, and I'm sure something will pop up. Moving on, we have a full LED conversion on the car, which I would say cost me $120. I got all LEDs off Amazon, and I'm gonna go ahead again, try my best to link everything in the description below, and it looks really good. Now, a lot of people run halogens, and I don't even know why people run halogens, but a lot of people run halogens and it just doesn't look good. So if you have the opportunity to go ahead and put LEDs in your car, it literally takes you like a minute to go ahead and install them. Do it, please do it. It will make your car look 100 times better. And I love them. Honestly, they're not way too bright, they're not blinding, and they're really good quality. They've lasted me for a pretty long time. So I have LED daytime running lights, I have LEDs high beams, I have LED turn signals, everything's LED up in the front. So the next thing that we're gonna move on to, other than this little bumper gap right here that pretty much every single FRS BRZ 86 owner has, the next thing we're gonna move on to is side markers. So this is an LED side marker, and I picked it up for $60 from Amazon. I would recommend this, but if you really care about fitment, it's not the perfect it's not perfect, because if you can tell from the top, a bit of it comes off, and it's the exact same on the other side. They are pretty good quality, and the LED is very nice as well inside, but it's just a fitment that a lot of people have issues on. My last pair actually flew off on the highway when I was driving, so these ones are zip tied on. So these are not going anywhere. Now, I don't know how I even forgot this, but I forgot that the car is actually lowered on Eibach SportLine springs. Probably one of the best springs you can get for this car. I've read so many reviews on these springs, and a lot of people have loved them, and I love them personally. They're not too bouncy, the car rides OEM, and it gives you that like perfect drop that you need to daily drive. And in the future, I might go ahead and switch over to coilovers, but for now, these springs have done me so good, so well, that I don't see a need to change them. In the future, again, I might switch over to coilovers depending if I winter this car or not. Next thing that a lot of people ask me about as well on the car is the tints. So a couple of videos ago, I went ahead and got 5% tints. It's literally a mirror. You cannot see anything inside the car. It's literally a mirror. So yeah, I got 5% tints, and honestly, the best thing I can say is after a week and a half-ish, you're gonna get used to the tints, and they're gonna be nothing to you. I can drive in the nighttime with these 5% tints with no problem at all. At the first week and a half, I couldn't, but now I can. I paid $200 to get them tinted 20%, and then I went and tinted it 5%, so I paid another $200. So in total, I spent $400. But if you guys were looking to tint your windows, it should be around the $180 to $200 mark. It all depends on what shop you go to. Alright, so now we're moving on to one of the craziest things my car has, and that is the exhaust setup. So I have a full exhaust setup from headers down. I have PLM unequal 9 catless headers, which cost me $370. And honestly, in my opinion, I hope I don't offend anybody, I think these are the best headers you can get for the price. And I have a muffler delete, which cost me $330 with the tips as well. I have 2 blue burnt tips in the back. I'll go ahead and show you guys the video just in a minute. And then I also have a secondary cat delete, which cost me $80. And I'll go ahead and do the whole entire math, because I probably can't do that in my head right now. Moving on for that, right over here we have a open flash tablet, which cost me $500, and probably the best $500 I spent. This is a V1, and I also have it mounted to my windshield. This is a version 1 open flash tablet, and this is worth it. 100%, again, worth it. I would recommend this. If you guys are looking to pick one up, pick it up. So what it does is it tunes your car. You can either run a stage 1 tune or a stage 2 plus tune. There's a bunch of tunes you can go ahead and get from their website, but yeah, so you can run a tune for your car, and it makes the performance of the car so much better. It makes it faster. That is pretty much needed on this car. So under the hood, I have a K&N drop-in filter, which cost me $80, and again, I ordered it off Amazon, and it runs really nicely. Sometimes in the high RPMs, you can hear the intake working. So other than those 2 things, it has done me pretty well. And last but not least, I think the only other thing that I have on my car is the TRD plate frames that I ordered from eBay, which cost me $20, but I would not recommend them to anyone because they did fade in a couple of days, and I don't want you guys spending your money on something that was just not worth it. The other thing I have on this car is a plate relocator kit. I got this one from Amazon as well, and a lot of the Amazon ones are like floppy, but somehow, I don't know how, I'm not gonna touch it, but somehow I've managed to make this one like sturdy, like it's not going anywhere. Yeah, so I don't even know what I did, to be honest with you. It's literally just really tight on there. Now with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Now if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, as we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers as quick as we can, and we're almost there, around like the 700-ish mark. And if you guys aren't already following my Instagram, I have it up on the screen right over here. We're almost at 2,500 followers. If you guys would like to stay updated with the build, go ahead, follow the Instagram, and say subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I covered everything. After this, I'll have a list of every single thing and the total. Again, my guess was 3,000, 3,500. Let's see if I was right. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully soon. Probably not. Maybe. Bye.